負発揮を明けにせん。
So, Dokkan Festival First Form Frieza is officially in game. It's been a couple of days actually since the data download happened, which was on what, the 28th or so. It's almost been a week, man, and this guy is actually here. So, again, there's a lot of, like, I want to say controversy, but there's a lot of like debates on whether this guy's underpowered, whether he's actually really good, right? And I'm finally able to test him here. I'm going to take him into a couple of events today, but first I want to show him off. 55% Link level 1. Now, I'm very stupid, and I accidentally fed the dupes I got into Mind here, which, by the way, check out that summon stream. I might even have it as a video. It's crazy summons, right? But I got pretty lucky there. We also got the Dory here with one dupe here, so we're going to see what Frieza's able to do. Again, Link level 1 and everything like that. What his performance will be. We're going to go into this event first, which is against Golden Frieza. Then later on, we're going to go ahead and go into an event against a Goku enemy, probably like that God Goku Red Zone. Just so we could have, again, the reason why I go into like these weaker quote-unquote red zones is so I am able to control the situation more and actually show the character off. And then the difficult content is where we really see how the character does work, and I would like to focus on that separately. But so right here we have Thirst for Conquest, we have Frieza's army, and Fierce Battle activated, which, you know, does actually give us quite a bit of defense. 20% defense even at Link level 1 is quite good. No big bad bosses. We're not at that HP level under 80%, unfortunately, is what you need. The Thirst for Conquest does give 15% attack itself by itself, right? But that's the thing there. So, I mean, this is almost basically as if big bad bosses were activated. So we're at 240, well, 274k, right? Well, actually, okay, I said that weird, but, you know, because we have the 80% defense with Frieza's army, which is not really going to be something we're going to commonly see, right? So again, 74k defense right there. Frieza does get, again, 100% attack and defense, and then an additional with a high chance to be a super if there's 2 or other space traveling warriors category allies on the team. That does last for 5 turns. Then he gets 20% defense and 10% crit chance per Terrifying Conqueror's ally on the team. So the full team is not Terrifying Conquerors, but we have mostly Terrifying Conquerors. The only character that's not in the team category is Hirudegarn. But I think Hirudegarn is going to be a pretty good character to bring here regardless. So 6.7 mil just on the first attack stat here. Now Frieza does stack attack permanently. So with each super attack he does, he will continue to stack attack more and more. Then after he performs 5 attacks, he gets an extra 100% attack and then an additional super attack, guaranteed. So once he gets those 5 attacks, and he could do an additional guaranteed super, and if you have his interrupt, he could essentially do 4 super attacks if we also count the hidden potential system. Again, I'm gonna ignore this Frieza that I already have here, just because it's like, you know, again, he's not 55%, he's not the character we're trying to show off here. So I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to what he's doing. Keep in mind, the door is also providing 50% support to this guy. That's something important to note. But yeah, the biggest thing is Frieza does get 150% attack and defense when attacking. So that last turn, again, the Frieza got 150% attack and defense. If I do that, that shoots him up to 686k. Then we consider that he double supered. His defense was 1.09 million defense, which means that even at 55% Link level 10, this guy, even without big bad bosses, is able to eat any normal attack in the game pretty much, which I would say, again, for a free dupe, I'll take that for sure. But in terms of, like, you know, this guy against a super attack, he's not gonna be like, oh, we're eating these for breakfast, man. That's definitely not it. We're going to go ahead and let Frieza attack here again. We'll let Dodori get this. And again, yeah, Frieza's stats should be roughly the same. We're at 295k this time, though, which is definitely a little higher at the 295k. And I'm going to just get this in the calculator here, and I'll give you all the number, what he gets after he super attacks in this specific situation. I'll just grab the orbs. It's fine. So again, he's at a 7.2 million attack site here. And he might only get one super because he might kill. Okay, he does kill. So in this turn, he's at 961k defense. But in the situation that he did get a double super attack, he would end up being at 1.18 mil defense right there, which is actually not bad. Now, Frieza does have an active skill. We won't play this one, but this active skill, I can't speak, I guess, can be used on the third turn if there is a pure Saiyan enemy, or turn 5, right? You could also use that anytime if there's a low-class warrior enemy, but that's not really going to be something we're going to see too often, right? Like this guy against a low-class warriors enemy. I'm considering using the active skill here, but I guess we'll just save it right with this Frieza right here. Again, that's my Frieza. That's technically didn't give him the like hidden potential system like stuff in him, but actually I couldn't transform to Rudigar until the next turn, right? I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. We'll just get some extra stacks with them. But I think it's turn 6 anyways, right? I forgot. Rudigar starts Rage Condition. I didn't remember at the top of my head. But I didn't put the hidden potential system, like actual, create additional etc. into her. But we can see the differences between what this guy is doing. So even at the rainbow level, this guy only got one super attack last time potentially. Seems like we're not going to finish this guy off here just yet though, so that's fine. And again, once we go into difficult content, I'll actually focus on this Frieza, which would be my Frieza specifically. I might even run him under another team. Actually, never mind. His only 200% are Turles, Ginyu, and Metal Cooler. So his own team is probably still going to be the best option. So we could use the active skill here. The active skill would give us quite a big buff. But I'll stack, I think this might be the best turn to use the active skill, because technically we have the intro active and everything, but we're going to get a couple of extra stacks here with Frieza, and we're going to see a little more about what he could do. But this is a turn where Frieza can get a triple super, because he attacked 3 times already. He's going to still do the additional attack that has a high chance to be a super. Actually, I did realize the 100% attack and guaranteed additional supers from the next turn after he does 5 attacks. So he's not even going to get it here, which is fine. He will hit harder on that next turn compared to this turn specifically. The only issue is that character at the end, right? I should have probably just kept him on rotation, but it's fine. We'll figure something out. The Dory is taking damage right there, huh? Okay, thanks, Dory. Actually, did we just stun him? I think we just stunned this Frieza. That's fine. The Doria is like, again, a nice banner, but he's more of a floater character rather than keeping him on rotation. So, I don't know, maybe I might float Rudigarn off and then keep the, I think it's Ammon and Raisin with the other Frieza. That should be fine. Yeah, the Dory does build up as well over time. I'll probably have his own video just showing him off what he could do at a later time this week. But, yeah, Frieza, again, 8.4 right there. Then we're going to get, again, another additional attack that's high chance to be super, which we did get that right there. So 880k, it's 8.8 mil, which, for 55%, doing 8.8 mil, and then another 1.29, actually, yeah, so it did activate this time. So that's with his full pass of 1.2, actually, that's 12 million, never mind, I said 1.29, that's 12.9 mil at 55%, not even any big bad bosses synced active or anything. It is pretty good in my opinion, right? We have the Scouter actually, so we could have a Rudigar just dodge that. That could be pretty cool. Okay. We'll just let Frieza grab this here, and then Chila can get this. Now, there's one part of the passive I did not talk about. Can you dodge this? Thank you, Rudigar. But yeah, the biggest part of the passive that I did not actually... Okay, thank God, it's double digits. That I did not actually talk about is the fact that Frieza does get 100% attack and then a critical chance plus 50% if there's a pure Saiyan enemy. So against a pure Saiyan enemy, Frieza is pretty much guaranteed critting, given that you have enough Conquest of Terror category allies, Terrifying Conquerors, which not that bad to get off. Then an extra 100% attack. So he's going to hit a lot harder against those enemies. And if it happens to be low class warrior, he does do a guaranteed additional super. So I wonder if there's going to be like some low class warrior boss fights upcoming soon. I don't know. I can't really say that for sure. And again, here's the 77% Frieza for comparison, right? They're like doing not far off from numbers, considering that, again, I'm focusing on the 55% one, but there you go. I mean, the 55% one, if you really show them off, you could look good. That's for sure, right? If Chile doesn't dodge, do we die or do we just take enough damage to live? I don't know. Well, she dodged anyway, so it doesn't really matter there. So we can get a pretty good turn from Frieza. Then after this, I think we'll go into the Pure Saiyan boss fight. Now, Frieza on his active skill, he does cause ultimate damage and nullifies an action once for one turn. So he's going to nullify the very first action that this guy does. That can be useful in difficult content. Let's say Beast Gohan, you can nullify his super attack potentially. Gogeta Blue, you can nullify maybe his AoE, right? A lot of these bosses have such high super attack chances that being able to just nullify that first attack right there with the active skill has a lot of value to it. So we'll go ahead and play this active skill here, and we'll see what Frieza could do. So this is 55% Frieza, 219k defense. He stacked up attack for a couple of turns. What could he do? So we did not get the crit. We only had this 60% chance here, I believe, to get the critical hit. That obviously did not happen, but not really a big deal to get the crit or not. So we can see he's at, again, 549k defense. And for each super attack he gets, he'll get a pure 30% defense off that specifically. And again, we do not have Big Bad Bosses, but I think Big Bad Bosses is going to activate mid-turn here. So we could see a nice little damage boost after Big Bad Bosses gets activated, because I don't think the Dory is going to take double digits from these normals, given what happened last time. Yeah. Well, the Dory's dead, so okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, we can't see Frieza attack, but we'll go ahead and go into the Pure Saiyans fight, and we'll see what we could do in those specific fights. So, I find it very difficult to find a first form Frieza friend. However, I did see one on the friends list for the Blue Falcon Goku stage. This is a Pure Saiyan enemy, so he will be getting the extra 100% attack. This could be a pretty decent rotation for him. The only thing is that I would have preferred a Link level 1 friend, but this is a Link level 10 friend here, which I think is also fine. We could see him at 55% Link level 10 here as well. Doesn't really necessarily matter. Ideally, just be Link level 1, just because I think that would be better for most people. But we saw what he looked like at Link level 1 at the bare minimum, so we could see what he looks like at his strongest here. So he will be getting the additional, of course, that has the high chance to be super. Then he gets the extra 100% attack here as well. So Baby's actually double attack, lowering him here. I think if this Frieza gets a double super attack, he'll also attack lower as well. And it could be a situation maybe where he could even live. But okay, we see right here we're at an 8.8 mil attack stat, 55%. This is a guaranteed crit. Then we do the Hint of Potential System super attack. This also is guaranteed crit, of course. And this super attack probably does kill anyways, but well, actually, no, he did live the super attack right there. It's pretty cool. Okay, I do like that he did live the super attack right there. I mean, Blue Falcon Goku, how hard does this guy hit again? It's for about 2 mil or something like that, right? You know, obviously we attack lowered him quite a bit. Chile, can you dodge? Oh, wait, I forgot. This guy does disable dodge. So Chile actually won't really work here. That's the issue. I forgot he does disable dodge. That's why. Okay, so I'll have to take Chile off the team. But, you know, honestly, that did not even look too bad. I think that was not like that. That could have been way worse. 100%, right? Dang, and then I can't run Hirudegarn either. Man, this is annoying. Let me see if I can find some other event, but because I would like to run Hirudegarn, but we'll see what we could do. So we have Frieza back here with another rotation. I'm not actually too sure how this is going to go, so I'm actually just going to use this here. Turles actually does have his intro buff, so Turles is actually supporting as well. But this is a character, what's it called? This Amon and Raisin does support here. 30% attack and defense, and Space Traveling Warriors was 30% attack and defense to planetary destruction. The space traveling warriors get an extra 20% defense, and I think it's 10% chance to crit. Imagine if that was damage reduction, by the way. That could be really insane. So, again, this Frieza at 368k defense at Link level 10. We have big bad bosses, we have Thirst for Conquest, and we do have Fierce Battle activated here. So again, that is a pretty big jump, and you know, that just shows you the power of big bad bosses specifically, right? So again, once he attacks, he's going to get some pretty high defenses. So even when not counting super attack effects, just by attacking, he gets up to 921k defense. With one super attack, he gets up to 1.2 million defense. Again, this is 55%. Then after he gets another super attack, potentially, he could do up to 1.47 mil defense. Lowering attack here. So we only got the one attack, unfortunately. But he did, what, 11 mil with a guaranteed crit on the very first attack specifically. It's not looking too bad for 55%. That's looking pretty good, honestly, just for a free dupe character. Because he also does have the attack lowering, and there's a lot of bosses now that can have their attack lowered. And honestly, if this Frieza is able to shoot out multiple of these supers, like, that can make a difference. That actually, like, genuinely can make a difference. That attack lowering against Gogeta, a fight like this, right? There's multiple fights that take advantage of a mechanic like that, so that's really good to know. I might keep Baby here with this Frieza, and then I'll push the Doria over there so we can maybe get a good rotation as well. I already used the Ghost Usher here, so let's hope that he doesn't like instantly super attack me, and I should be okay, I'm thinking. My Frieza would be more than fine against the super attack. It's really the Doria that I'm a little worried about, seeing what happened with the Doria last time. Baby getting another additional super here is great. Baby would also get really hurt by a super, but my Frieza should be fine. And again, this is like a little sneak peek at Frieza with two dupes at Link level 1 as well. We could just directly compare him right there. I mean, this Frieza, once he's able to start stacking up, he could do good damage. But I think the guaranteed crit is really, really nice to see. Especially because, you know, then I could focus on giving this guy dodge at least. At additionals, right? Guaranteed crit is a nice ability. I would have preferred this guy still to get some sort of thing. I think bare minimum, like 30% reduction or something would have been fair, or even just 20% reduction like Turles would get. I think that would have been good, but unfortunately this guy has no damage reduction at all, which, you know, could be an issue against some of these major bosses. I think the Doria is actually fine here. Yeah, 250k, that's not bad at all. Okay, so I'll probably put Amon and Raisin. We could put Amon and Raisin in the front right there, huh? I could use the Ghost Usher. Actually, I'm thinking about using a Ghost Usher again. Well, I want Amon and Raisin to take some attacks as well to build up. So we'll do this. We'll grab this with Frieza. And then I hope I don't straight up die here with Amon and Raisin. Hopefully not. I mean, we attacked above this guy quite a bit last turn, so we should be good. Yeah, okay. Again, as long as Amon and Raisin doesn't get super attacked, we're actually completely fine. I think Frieza himself in the middle should be good. Even though he will not have big bad bosses this turn, next turn will be a really good looking turn for that Frieza. And I think it'll be nice to see, right, what Frieza will be able to take against, like, let's say, a Goku, or what damage he'll be able to do against a Goku next turn with, you know, a couple stacks and attack. Now he definitely has the full attack buff right there. Oh yeah, you see right there, we got the hidden potential system super, so that's a 15 mil attack stat, 55%, and then guaranteed critting right there. Okay, so you did pretty nice damage right there. The guaranteed crits are pretty sick. Okay, so I'll probably just skip the next rotation. We don't really have to see it. And I could even, actually, I could just Ghost Usher in the next rotation. It doesn't really matter. Keep in mind, we do have Turles' intro. Okay, no, I'm just going to skip. We have Turles' intro, so that also is buffing the numbers a little bit by 18%. But either way, you know, against a Goku enemy, you're going to get Turles' intro, or a Pure Saiyans enemy. It's pretty likely you'll be facing a Goku, in which you'll get his intro animation as well. Alright, we are back again. We should be looking good is what I'm thinking. We got a couple of debuffs, so we can actually use Frieza's active skill. And we'll get a nice... actually, no, I won't use Frieza's active skill this time. We could, but I want to see what Frieza's attack stat by itself is going to be, rather than with his active skill. We have a good amount of links active. No big bad bosses, but not the most necessary. Like, well, I guess, I wouldn't say that. That's kind of a big fat lie. Big bad bosses is huge, right? But we do have Frieza's minion, which will at least give 20% defense, right? So we'll see. But getting the extra attack buff right here, he should actually be looking pretty decent. Yeah, 16.7 mil. Then we have the 50% chance, which we did get the 15% chance. That goes into a 17.5 mil. This is just free dupe. Guaranteed crit damage, man. Into an 18.3 mil. Yeah, that's good, because that's a guaranteed additional super as well. Then you could have done the head of potential. That's really strong damage for just a free dupe character, man. That's crazy. Actually, since he was Link level 10, he also got 10% attack right there. That's crazy, honestly. 16.7 into what, 17.5 into 18 mil, basically. All guaranteed crit with just one copy of the character. If you're able to get this guy, like, again, I think we need better units around him for the most difficult content in the game. But if we get this, especially this Frieza could be really powerful, even just at his free dupe level. He just needs characters around him to be able to protect him a little more. But let me know what you guys think. This is it for the first form Frieza little showcase here at 55%. And I'll catch you next time.